Mafia The Old Country isn't just the most beautiful Mafia game yet, it's also one of the most divisive. Some players call it the franchise's best work, others say it's its burial. After spending hours in its world, I'm here to give you my honest opinion, without the sugarcoat. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about Mafia The Old Country. I've put a good amount of hours exploring every alley, every cutscene, and every fight, and I'm going to give you my honest take. If you're wondering whether it's worth your money or even worth your time, grab a snack, take a seat, and let's get into it. Set in the early 20th century Sicily, The Old Country follows Enzo Fabra, a young man just trying to survive until he is pulled deep into the mob. The setting is a huge departure from the urban American cities we've seen in the past Mafia games. Instead of tall Art Deco skyscrapers, you've got narrow cobblestone streets, weathered stucco walls, and open countryside that stretches all the way to the sea. Visually, this game is a showcase of Unreal Engine 5 capabilities. It uses lumen for lighting, so sunset drenches the street in golden light, and candlelight interiors glow warmly in a way that feels real. The meta-human technology brings character faces to life. Expressions, subtle eye movements, little twitches, it all adds weight to the performances. Weather plays a big part too. Rain doesn't just wet the street, it changes the whole vibe. The reflections in the puddles, the way your footsteps splash, and how the mist hangs low over the vineyards. This is a game where you actually feel the atmosphere. I've even argued this is one of the most cinematic Mafia games ever made visually. It's the kind of game where you catch yourself pausing to take a screenshot, not because the game tells you to, but because you want to remember the view.
What are you doing here, Damiano? Answer me.
Hangar 13 made a bold choice. This isn't an open world sandbox in the GTA sense. You're not hijacking cars and causing chaos just for fun. Instead, it's a more structured, story-first experience, closer to The Last of Us or Red Dead Redemption 2 in pacing. Every cutscene feels like it matters. You're not skipping dialogue because it's actually giving you context and motivation. And in terms of gameplay, the pacing is slower but more deliberate. Shootouts are rare, but that's exactly why they hit so hard when they happen. Guns feel heavy, recoil is significant, and aiming takes patience. You can't just spray bullets. Ammo is limited, and every shot counts. Stealth is a bigger deal here than in any previous Mafia game. Knifing a guard quietly in the shadows isn't just an option, it's often the smartest choice. And knife combat is surprisingly deep. You can parry, dodge, and lunge. In each animation feels period accurate, like it's pulled straight from a historical reference. Missions aren't just go here and shoot everyone. You'll be tailing people through crowded markets, sneaking into guarded states, sabotaging supply lines, and even negotiating with rival families. It's Mafia game where talking can be as powerful as pulling the trigger.
People might talk.
And what would they say?
Now let's get a little bit technical. On PC, I'm running the game at epic settings in 1440p. I've had a few stutters here and there, but nothing that broke the immersion. The Unreal Engine 5 foundation means you get real-time lighting, highly detailed environments, and dense crowds without massive load times. On console, you get two options. Quality mode, 4K at 30 FPS with the highest visual settings. Performance mode, dynamic 1440p, aiming for 60 FPS. Perfect for smoother gameplay. Textures are crisp, character models are lifelike, and the environments load seamlessly thanks to UE5's streaming tech. Interiors are especially impressive. No two-room feels copy-paste, and the amount of detail in even the smallest kitchen or office is ridiculous. Now, it's not perfect. Optimization isn't flawless. And if you're playing on mid-range hardware, you might have to drop some settings for smoother performance. But overall, compared to other UE5 titles, this is a stable, polished release.
Must have gotten rough down in the pit. I had my own. That is more.
Sukaminka hides away like a fucking coward and wants us to break our backs? Well, if he doesn't get his hand in his pocket, he's gonna get my
You're going to shoot.
Okay, Now I want to talk a little bit about the story and the tone of the game. This is where The Old Country shines brightest. The story focuses on Enzo's rise or fall, depending how you look at it, within the mob. But it's not just about him. You meet a full cast of characters who feel fleshed out and believable. Rival gang leaders, family members, torn between loyalty and survival, and everyday people just trying to get by in a dangerous time. The acting is phenomenal. Every conversation feels loaded with subtext, and thanks to the meta-human tech, you can actually read emotions on their faces. Anger, doubt, fear, it's all there in the eyes, not just the words. Some players are calling it a Red Dead Redemption 2 wannabe, but that's missing the point. This game feels more like spiritual descendant of old spaghetti western films mixed with Godfather-style drama. It's slower, yes, but that is intentional. It wants you to feel the weight of every choice and every betrayal. Thematically, it's about survival, family, and the blurred lines between honor and corruption. And in true Mafia fashion, the ending leaves you with something to think about long after the credit rolls.
We liberate a bottle or two at the end of our shift, huh?
Okay, so verdict? For me, Mafia The Old Country checks all the boxes. Graphics? Check. It's stunning, atmospheric, and rich with detail. Gameplay? Check. It's slow and deliberate, with depth in both stealth and combat. Story? Check. Cinematic, emotional, and well acted. At $50 price point, it's a fair deal, especially when most AAA games are charging $70. If you're after explosions every 5 minutes, bombastic action, this isn't your game. But if you want a slow burn, story-driven crime drama with gorgeous visuals and an authentic sense of time and place, this is exactly what you've been waiting for. Give it a chance, and I think you'll be surprised by how much it sticks with you. And that's all for my thoughts on Mafia The Old Country. I had a great time exploring its world and sharing the experience with you. But now I want to hear from you. Have you played it yet, or is it still on your radar? Drop your thoughts in the comment below. I always enjoy reading what you have to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more deep dives, gameplay videos, and gaming discussions. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.